Uh-oh. Black power. It's the general, y'all. Black power. Black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. It's the general. We in the house this Sunday, February 9th. Y'all know what time it is. Bring your ass on in. I caught you niggas sleep. I know. I know. Y'all niggas got to get up and go to work. I know. We got to get it. You got to get it in before you go into the dream state. We got to get off into this consciousness tonight, family. Come on in. Black Power. This Sunday, creatures from the caucus. Let me get it on up here. What up, Atar? Black Power to you, General. Creatures from the caucus, too. Black by popular demand. Breaking backs. I know many of you niggas gonna be crying because I'm going in on your daddy, your white daddy. And so that just got to be the consequences of, you know what I'm saying, or that endeavor. You understand what I'm saying? You know, we're going to be going in and, you know, it's a very critical time. Got the coronavirus out there. Cronus. Been talking about Cronus. Black Power, come on in. Come on in. Y'all got the Cronus virus. Y'all out there laying with Wong Chong and shit, and talking about you nigga, you niggas is everything but African. Some of you know what I'm saying? I tried to show y'all that they was the mutanoid over there, that the Buddhas, the original Buddhas was woolly head, but damn, when you niggas went over there and joined with Wong Chong and got the goddamn coronavirus. Wake up. I'm trying to tell you, wake on up. So we know jumping off at 2 p.m., have your ass in the place. You know, I want you to use a valid email because I don't want you crying, talking about how do you get in, nigga. You know how to get in. It's coming by way of email, 1:45 p.m. Eastern. You understand? You'll get your link, come right on in and get front row seats to one of the classic of all classics. It's raw, it's shocking, and you got to warn Granny. You cannot have Granny come on in there and you don't warm her up, because it's going to be devastating. You understand? Like I say, this, when you go to the goddamn, when you go to the amusement park, this ain't the little ride. This ain't the little ride. You understand what I'm saying? This the big ride. This the motherfucker. This the roller coaster, goddamn it, about damn near half a mile in the sky. So when you drop, goddamn it, you might have a goddamn heart attack on the way down. So I don't want you to come in here at all playing no games. And you know, and I will be expanding on the zoonotic diseases, the biological warfare, and all the other caveman characteristics. So that's that. Don't you dare miss it. The link is down in the video description. Today, I just finished with you know, the Patreon. Did Jesus the magician use a wand when performing miracles? And I went in deep. You know what you got on YouTube the other day? You know what I'm saying? I did an hour-long video on that. Very informative shit that I didn't, you know, damn near 75, 85% of the information I didn't show you the other day is on that video. I don't give YouTube too much of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't the love of my people. They out here raping and shit, and you know, the family, you know, motherfuckers putting their hard-earned work on here, and they behind the scene pillaging, you know what I'm saying, the family for they, you know, whatever they work for. They damn near never want to give any of my goddamn video full-fledged, respect. You know what I'm saying? I always got some shit behind the scene where they talking shit about my perspective. So I say, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to come on here and put the best of me, but I'm going to make sure that I dance for my family in a way that they feel appreciated. I'm going to do that. So y'all going over to Patreon and get it. And get the other ones that's going to come And you ain't gonna get it nowhere else like that. I guarantee you. Now, I'm adding on to that because why am I dealing with? Because again, the serpent and the dragon. You understand what I'm saying? The phoenix. You see what I'm saying? We about to break the backs of the motherfucker infiltration of voodoo. Me and Pharaoh. That's gonna be March 1st. You know, motherfuckers went to crying already, talking about y'all going, bitch, yeah, we going in on you niggas too. You got all these goddamn white babalas and shit, and you know what I'm saying? They done took it over. You understand what I'm saying? You look on goddamn YouTube and shit, and you type in voodoo is more goddamn beast, goddamn practitioner than it is black people. And then motherfuckers don't want to say, and I seen some family that was going in on that. But see, too many of y'all is them good-hearted Negroes. Y'all good-hearted Negroes. You understand? Y'all so good-hearted, y'all go kiss the beast right in the goddamn mouth, get the coronavirus. See, that's how good-hearted y'all. Y'all let y'all defenses down damn near to any sickness and shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with you, nigga. And so, I always admire voodoo. And seeing our people in that pure spirituality. But I tell you what, when I start seeing them, just like they selling chiefs, you know what I'm saying? You can go over to goddamn Africa, white chiefs. You understand what I'm saying? They letting them come all up in the holy of holies. And so this is a sacrilegious, shit that's going on today, and we have to deal with it. We can't stand by idle. They doing the same thing to Egypt. So when you think I wouldn't come up in voodoo? Shit, I went up in the holy of holies. You understand? Dealing with the Medu now. You see what I'm saying? That was the holy of holies. The so-called Egyptian researchers and black research went up in your motherfucking holy of holies. You understand? Anywhere I see the beast, I'm coming there. You know what I'm saying? And any motherfucker I see grumbling, I had a motherfucker say something, had to send him a shout out like, nigga, they saying, oh, y'all tired of banging on the beast. I say, God damn it, if you ain't banging on the white practitioners in voodoo, nigga, you is the beast. You see what I'm saying? So when I hear motherfuckers speaking, and you should know what I'm talking about, but many of you niggas is right there in there with the beast performing these miracles. You the lead nigga leading them right in there. You see what I'm saying? Fooling the people. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't murdered our people. Now they in here calling on the gods. What kind of sacrilegious shit is this? And y'all ain't rose up, so we rising up. It's an insurrection. God damn it, going on today. You understand what I'm saying? You got to go. Nigga, we nailing goddamn warrants on your door. You got to go. We coming to see. So if you know you're out of pocket, you might not have seen your name on a goddamn flyer, but you could best believe, motherfucker, we on the way. We coming to see you. Coming to see you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you are aspect of the beast. So y'all get ready for that, because I know a lot. And bring it on. Because I'm one with the ancestors. Bring it on. You think your magic can fuck with mine? Bring it on. I've been strong for a long time. Motherfucker been trying to throw all kind of shit on me. But I've been one with the ancestors, and that shit just bounced the fuck off. So bring it on. Bring it on, motherfucker. You think bitch, I'm gonna rise up in your sleep, choking the fuck. I'm gonna be in your dream, nigga, choking the fuck out you. Like, bitch, didn't I tell you don't bring that weak shit my way? Didn't I tell you? Get that weak shit out of here, baby. We strong and one with the ancestors. So be looking out March 1st. You understand what I'm saying? Be looking out March 1st for the infiltration of voodoo exposed. General Sabra soon said, and young Pharaoh. Now, dealing with the Serpentine, because that's our people. Let me bring something up. Let me come out of this. I'm gonna be choking you in your motherfucking dream. You're gonna be thinking you doing some magic on me, and I'm gonna come right back on your bitch ass. Now, as you can see, let me get this one out the way. What we call the Dragon King. See, we don't understand that the Pharaoh is the Dragon King. You see what I'm saying? When you're looking at the Nemesis crown, is a serpentine crown. So we got many zoo types. You understand what I'm saying? The goddess, one of her symbols was the cobra. Now, when we say serpentine, I want to be, clear that I spelled that wrong, but that's all right. Let me straighten that up. We're on the chalkboard. Straighten this shit up right now. Okay, straighten it up right now. That the goddess, the oracles. You see what I'm saying? They the oracles, Isis. I said the oracle. You see, you're going to see in the root of that is serpentine. See, we got to break the etymological root down of many words. See, they tell you they worship Muhammad. They tell you they worship Jesus and Yahweh and all of that. But see, in the etymological root of many of the words, just like I broke down Leviathan, Levi, and Nathan. You understand which is an anagram when you rearrange words. You understand, to spell something, and they'll spell it backwards. And they'll take a few letters out. But it's actuality, Leviathan ain't nothing but Levi and Nathan. You see what I'm saying? You just take the N out, and it's exactly the same word. You see? And then you see that the Levi, the tribe of Levi, is the priestly tribe of the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? And you see Aaron and Moses commanded by God to change they staffs into serpents and change the serpent back into the staff. You see what I'm saying? So you see the serpentine magic within in the story, and you see right above the brow of the Pharaoh. What do you see? You see the cobra. That's the goddess. That's Wajet. You see what I'm saying? In striking position, sitting right over the pioneer, and you see the vulture. You understand what I'm saying? Which is another aspect of what we call the dragon. You see the owl is another, the phoenix, the griffin. All of these are aspects of the dragon or the serpent. So you see the flying serpent, or what you see right here, the flying king cobra, and you see king cobra. We're not talking about just no snake. It's the king cobra that's sitting over the brow of the Pharaoh. Even when you talk about the lion, you're talking about royalty. You're talking about the greatest, the royal cat, because he got the crown, and which is the mane, and the mane is manifestation of the rays of the sun. You see what I'm saying? That's why you see that the lion is also a zoo type of the sun. You also see that the serpent is a zoo type. The hawk, because the hawk is, take to heights that no bird in that area of the world could take. So because he's the highest, that can fly the highest and the fastest, that the hawk or the falcon is symbolic of the sun. These are zoo types of the sun. So just like the sun has zoo types, hear me out. Just like the sun has zoo types, we are the anthropomorphic representation of the sun. You got the cosmic symbol, which is the sun itself. Then you got the zoomorphic representation of the sun, which could be the cobra. If you look at on the pylons of ancient Egypt, which I'll show, you'll see the sun, the winged sun disk. And as I went over that, that's the caduceus. That's the brazen serpent. All that is healing. And you read in the Bible, the son of righteousness with healing in his wings. So you see as you move across the broad spectrum of cultures, whether it's Greek, whether it's Hebrew, whether it's Egyptian, whether it's, in Asclepius in the Greek. He got the pole with the serpent. Who is Asclepius? He's Imhotep, the god of medicine. You see what I'm saying? So you got the zoomorphic form. You got the zoomorphic form, which could be the serpent, could be it could be the lion, it could be the hawk. And then you got the anthropomorphic representation, the human representation of the sun on the earth, and that's us, African people. So many times they'll use the serpent or the hawk or the lion to represent us as an African people. You understand what I'm saying? So when you say Serpent King, you know what I'm saying? They talking about the Naga kings. They talking about even when you say Nagas. See, when you speak of royalty, see, many of the dragons or the serpents is connected with royalty. So when you go and they say Negas Nagas, you see royalty, king of kings. So you see in that Nagas is Naga, which you see king. And you see many of the dragons wear a crown. So it's represented as royalty. So many royal bloodlines all across the world will say that the origin of the dynastic line is a dragon. Okay? Now, when you're talking about the dragon, see, Quetzalcoatl over the Olmeca. Quetzalcoatl, which is the winged serpent. You understand? Then you come to Egypt, you got the winged serpent, the Wajet, and so on and so. Then you go into the Asia Kush, the Hindu Kush, and you got the Naga. See, that's why I fought so hard for people to understand that nigga is divine. Nigga is royalty. The fuck is y'all niggas talking about? You understand? To wake you up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to deal with the madness right now. I'm just going to deal with the fact. So now, when you talk about oracle, I'm going to show you, and I want y'all to look this up as you move forward, because it's all about research. It's about proving it to yourself. It ain't about me just saying something. It's about proving it to yourself. So when you come over here and you see, again, you see here, this is the anthropomorphic form. See, that's goddess I set. That's the anthropomorphic form. But then you see over here, you see the horns and you see the sun. This is the zoomorphic form. So if you hear him say Serpentine, Kushites, you understand what I'm saying? Or, it don't mean that they was motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, changing into no reptilians and shit. This is just a sacred zoo type, in that many of the attributes that divine to the serpent or attributed to the serpent are also manifested in us. Okay? Also manifest. And you see that 8 down in there. You see that 8 down there. All the numbers is serpentine. You understand what I'm saying? When you look at all the numbers, they serpentine. 1, the 0, the 1, the 2, all the way 9, all of them is serpentine. You understand what I'm saying? Different manifestations of the serpent. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me come up here and let me deal with this. So you can see, because we're going to get to the oracle. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to get to the oracle and you're going to see the manifestation of our set. You see our set right there as the serpent. So this ain't nothing we making up. This ain't nothing, this is reality. You understand what I'm saying? And what does the serpent represents what? Rebirth, resurrection. Because it comes out of one life and moving to another. Death, life after death. You understand what I'm saying? Royalty, divinity, creator of the cosmos. You see, Newt is, also the womb of the universe. So you see the 0 is manifestation of the 0, which is also manifestation of the womb. You see that the serpent is also connected to water, which is very, one of the feminine aspects of the universe, because what? Childbirth is connected to water. You see what I'm saying? The child inside of of the mother's stomach is submerged in the holy waters of creation. You see what I'm saying? Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the dragon, serpentine, Naga root words that are being spoken all around you, and you don't understand that, that this is serpentine in origin. This is Naga in origin. It relates back to you. It relates back to us as African people. You see what I'm saying? It relates back to us as African people. Wise. And that's where you get the oracle from. Wise. As wise as serpent. Dragons were always connected to wisdom, books, and, gold and silver, great treasures. See, that's us. You see what I'm saying? So one of the root words is Afi. Okay? O-P-H-I. Afi. Okay? Now, what they'll do, they'll flip it sometime. And it'll be, instead of O-P-H-I, Afi, or Ophi, you can see it'll be spelled I-P-H-O. Okay? And these are the different spellings that you will find many of the serpentine root words. You know what I'm saying? Word origins in the modern vernacular, O-P-H-E or O-R-P-H, such as transmorph or metamorphosis. You see, you also see the O-R as in org. You know what I'm saying? Like an org, which is in essence, but see, this is from the European perspective. You know what I'm saying? Shrek was an org. You understand? So, he green, he look like, on some damn serpentine, but that's from the European perspective. And Afi, Afi with the Y, like philosophy. You see what I'm saying? And so one of the words or one of the zodiac that's connected to the serpent is Ophiuchus, which is the 13th sign of the Hermetic zodiac. You say Ophiuchus. You see right there, O-P-H-I. You see what I'm saying? Showing the serpentine root of that word. And you see, and so here again, you see the great serpent. You understand? Ophiuchus. Now, if you come down, it's also Apophis. You see what I'm saying? Apophis. O-P-H-I. Now, that's in the Kemetic. You see what I'm saying? That's in the Kemetic. Apophis. Showing you the serpentine root origin. You see what I'm saying? And so when they'll be talking all around, and they worship the serpent. See, they stealing all of our traditions. You understand what I'm saying? St. Patrick killing all the snake. See, symbolically they'll say the snake because they'll get away with it. Because you don't know that that's a zoomorphic representation of African people. So they'll get away with that. They're just like motherfucker got zoomorphic represent. If you go into football, you got the Detroit Lions or you got the Detroit Tigers and also, so that's zoomorphic. You know what I'm saying? In representation. So an animal type can represent a people. Okay? And so let me come back in here so we can break this down. Again, showing you a prophet. Now, Griffin. You see what I'm saying? That's Y-P-H-O. See, so we going back up here where they flipped it. You understand what I'm saying? They flipped it. And you see the I, but the Y is the I. You understand what I'm saying? So you get Griffin. And a griffin is a form of a dragon. The phoenix is the form of a dragon. You see what I'm saying? The owl. You understand? And then you see the owl in a coat is the form of the dragon. That come from us. That manifested from us. But the thing is, in most of the European, they'll show the Caucasoid slaying. Now, yeah, you're going to see Set. But that's in the cosmological understanding. You always see the Caucasoid slaying the dragon. You see what I'm saying? In most African and Asian tradition, is a wise being. You understand what a royal, a divine being. But when you go in the European perspective, you understand what I'm saying? It's going to be something that's evil. You understand what I'm saying? And so they looked at it as something that is destructive. And so they seek to destroy the dragon. But in reality, that's our people. That's a hidden way of them staying straight. It's just like the white and black. There's salt and pepper to keep their mind on the straight and narrow what this shit is all about. Okay, let me come back on out of here. Again, showing the grip. Now, in the Greek, what is it? Typhon. You see what I'm saying? YPHO. You understand what I'm saying? Again, that's coming out of Griffin. You understand what I'm saying? You got Typhon, and you see he's also the Serpentine. You understand what I'm saying? And the Typhon was what you call, I think he was one of the Titans. And, you know, the Gorgon, you know, which is Medusa. She was a Titan. You understand what I'm saying? So many of the Titans were Serpentine. And the Titans were before the Greek gods. We need to understand that the Titans were before the Greek gods. And now another we just dealt with was Or. You understand what I'm saying? Was Or. Now, we understand that what we call the Ouroboros is the serpent with his tail in his mouth. Okay, and that's Or, and Ouroboros. Okay, now this is the first time in history where this was ever shown. You understand? Or the oldest, I ain't gonna say the first, but the oldest representation of the Ouroboros ever shown or known on the planet was the sarcophagus of Tutankhamun. Okay, so if you see it, and you see this shit everywhere, you understand what I'm saying? This is where they got, and so you see here the serpent is symbolic of the movement, not of the universe. You see what I'm saying? When you look at that, it's also the movement of the universe. It represents infinity, immortality, you know, eternity. You understand? Because we know that the circle is infinite. So in that aspect, when we say we serpentine, that means we are an eternal people. We are immortal people. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and as we move, as the snake moves out of one skin into, that's transformation. You see what I'm saying? It's transformation. Okay, and so we understand that that's also serpentine, Ouroboros. And so you see it all down through, and you see here the Chinese then stole. They got the snake, all of that, all of this you can see on the walls of ancient Egypt long before any of these chinks ever existed on the planet. Like I said, they foreigners to over there because I ain't gonna say the original China. It wasn't no damn China. It was that whole landmass was an extension of Africa. That was Africa Minor, and then you got the continent of Africa, which is Africa Major. You see what I'm saying? And so let me get a grip of where I'm at so I can get a clear understanding. Now, another thing we see also that the dragons was connected to what? They was connected to treasure. You see what I'm saying? And so you see that nobody on the planet got more treasures than us. So that means we will, the dragons were wealthy, very wealthy. You understand? The Nubians, the gold, and we see on the Nubian crown where you see the two serpents. I ain't got it on here, but you see two serpents up there, which where you get the caduceus. Where you get deuce, you get the two serpents up there. Now, also dealing with the or, you see right there, the Chinese, we show you that they biting because the oldest ever represented was from Egypt. So what are we gonna say? If you see it here and then you see it, you can see a representation all over the damn planet of this same symbol. Where the hell you think everybody got it from out of Africa? Ain't no goddamn doubt about it. And so in or, you get orb. You see what I'm saying? That's where you get that a dragon egg. But see, now we're dealing with the cosmology. You understand what I'm saying? Orb. You understand the dragon egg. And so this is where you get the symbolism of the serpent and the sun. You see what I'm saying? You get the symbol of the serpent and the earth, the moon. You understand the orb. And so you get orbit. You see what I'm saying? You get orbit. You see? Now, another aspect of orb is oracle. You see what I'm saying? You get oracle, which is serpentine in origin, because you one of the most popular oracles of the Greeks was the oracle of Pythia, which is Python. You see her over there. You see the snakes in there. This, that. But this is the corruption. This is the corruption of our set. You see what I'm saying? This ain't, they look at it. She don't even know what she doing. She look like the motherfucker that fucked around and bit her dumb ass. You see what I'm saying? She done got bit. You understand what I'm saying? So even on that goddamn shit, 300, you understand what I'm saying? That was the oracle of Pythia, where she was up there and he had to go up there and fucking talk to them goddamn demons up there. They look like some dragons and shit. But see, that's from the European perspective. And I always told you that you got two different perspectives. You cannot expect to interpret the same way. They're going to see shit damn near diametrically the opposite from us. Okay? Now, Gorgon. You see the ore in there. You see Gorgon, which is Medusa. You see what I'm saying? And so, again, you seeing this. And so, see how they demonize. See, that's the worship of Isis that was in that landmass before they got there. And so they come in and they demonized her. And this is how you get Medusa. And she's evil. And you understand what I'm saying? She once was beautiful, but was cursed. I think she was cursed by Hera. You understand what I'm saying? To be a hideous being. You see what I'm saying? Because I think she challenged the beauty of Hera, who was the queen of the Grecian goddesses. You understand what I'm saying? And so you see right there. So we going on, we see orb, we see oracle, we see Gorgon. Now orb, we also see orb. And now in that you get Orpheus, okay, which is the Greek god of music. You see what I'm saying? Now I didn't put it in there where the serpent, the Hindu be playing the little flute and the cobra be dancing back and forth. You see what I'm saying? So you see that, it's also, this dragon is also connected to music. Now, many times when they show that Gorgon, let me tell y'all, many times they show that Gorgon, it look like Bess. It look like Bess. You understand what I'm saying? So many times you look up Gorgon, you will see the image of Bess, and you will see the tongue sticking out. You see what I'm saying? You see the tongue sticking out. You see? And so you a lot of y'all got to understand. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand, number one, that they'll never see the shit the same way as you see it. Okay? Just as you see, they say, okay, Lucifer is the dragon, yet it's still when the goddamn Israelites needed goddamn or needed healing, God told Moses to raise the serpent up on the pole. Now, either the serpent is evil or the serpent not. You got to understand that's why you got a caduceus, because that's the balance of the universe. You niggas got to quit being myopic. That's why when you look at the yin and the motherfucking yang, that's the balancing of the energies. It ain't gonna never be no one goddamn perspective. Goddamn, if you ain't mastered the laws of opposite, you a lopsided ass motherfucker. So everything in nature gonna have, you know what I'm saying, a balance in energy, except the two extremes. You got that motherfucking white man ain't no balance in his ass, because he ain't connected to the universe. Now, it's some enigmas in the goddamn universe. Some shit just been raped of any connection and shit. And so in that instance, you ain't got no goddamn balance. You see what I'm saying? You just all erratic thought, all erratic energy. Okay? And so this just like the Pharaoh, you'll see Heru on one side, you'll see Set on the other side. It don't necessarily mean good or bad. It means positive or negative. Sometimes not negative, but sometimes unnecessary energy to set shit straight. I might talk to you, with kindness on one hand, but if your ass don't straighten it up real quick, motherfucker, I might come with the sickle. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the balance. Not to continue to talk to a motherfucker that don't hear me. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what the balance means. That you got to know when to flip that motherfucking switch when it's necessary. So when you see Orpheus, you see that the dragon is also connected to music. And when you see that serpent dancing, you see what I'm saying? And even as it went into even Kung Fu is a dance. Yes, it's a martial art, but it's also a dance. You know what I'm saying? It's harmonious and shit. How you do it, ain't you can't just go up in there. You know what I'm saying? So the most people that do it, you understand, they move like water. You understand what I'm saying? When you do the serpent, or you're doing the snake, or you're doing the waves and shit. You understand? You moving like the serpent, but it's also the wave. So that's where you get the water and the serpent. This is where you get the Leviathan. This is where, even in ancient Egypt, you see that, energy is measured by waves, and that's another reason why the serpent is connected to the sun, because they'll show you the waves or the energy of the sun coming down to the earth in waves, like looking like serpents. So wake up out there. I can't keep talking to niggas like they little children. You understand what I'm saying? If this shit is too much for you, then you need to go back over there where, they're dealing with the ABC shit. You know what I'm saying? We trying to go up in some areas where so when we hear shit, we know what the fuck is being said. Okay? Now, so when you hear orchestra, but in that you also hear orcs, like on Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? Orcs or arcs or whatever the fuck they call them. You got all of that is serpentine but they got that motherfucker looking all ugly looking and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So they gonna demonize your shit. Just like the word black gonna be evil and decadent, and you understand, without righteousness and all this, that, and the third. So goddamn, you can't, if you ain't got enough sense to separate yourself from the beast's interpretation, that's called chronic crackatosis, and you need to get with me real quick so I can get you on this goddamn 500 milliliters of Khalid Muhammad, 4 million milliliters of some Sarah Sunseti, and some goddamn 10 million milliliters of some Marcus Garvey, nigga, because you sick. You see what I'm saying? And you can't see yourself outside of your slave master paradigm, and I can't help you right now. You understand what I'm saying? And so we see Orpheus. And so when you come down, this is what I'm talking about. When you talk about music, you see what I'm saying? The serpent is also connected to music. And as you move with the serpent, you know what I'm saying? It's almost as if you moving with water. You understand what I'm saying? You're connected. And so this is I understand that she's the primordial serpent. She's the creation of all, the cosmos. Her womb is the black hole. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see the serpent and the sun, the serpent is symbolic of the woman, the mother of the universe. Okay, I got to wake you up out of this madness today. And we're going to go deeper in this. And so in that, you see Morpheus. You see Or. You see Or in there. You see Morpheus. You see what I'm saying? Which is what? Is the Greek god of dreams. The Greek god of dreams. You see what I'm saying? That's Serpentine. That's Serpentine. And you can kind of look at the nigga outfit. You understand what I'm saying? Look like he got some snake print on and got the green in there. Motherfucker look like it got on the goddamn what's my man off the Joker? Nigga look like he got the goddamn Joker outfit on up under that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And so right there, you see that the serpent is also, you know, the god of dreams, and you know what I'm saying, the manifestation. And there you going back to oracle, being able to decipher dreams, and so on and so forth. You see what I'm saying? Let me move down. And so metamorphosis. You understand what I'm saying? And so you got this, you know, this was a Hindu movie and shit, but it's showing, you know, that, you know, this god is this serpentine goddess can change from a full woman into a snake type being. But that's more, you know, allegorical. You understand what I'm saying? Transformation, metamorphosis. You understand what I'm saying? Being able to, you know, to expand from one level to the next. You metamorphosis, you transformation. We need a transformation today. You understand what I'm saying? We need a metamorphosis out of this sickness that we in. So it's allegorical in a sense to transcend one state into another state. You understand what I'm saying? You see here, and usually when they say metamorphosis, because usually it's almost like half human, half serpentine, or some type of animal or so, where you in between a full transformation one way or another. So this is what you call metamorphosis. And you see, again, that serpentine in origin. Now, when you look at the butterfly, you see what I'm saying? You see this is a transformation. So you see again that it's allegorical. That, you know, right now we in a stage, we in a cocoon stage. And you know what I'm saying? We getting the knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? And we developing it. You know, even in the afterlife, you know what I'm saying? You go from, you know, you come in, you know, and you go, as you know, as you move from a child, you understand, you develop into a wise, you know, king or a wise queen, you know, but it's stages. And even as you move through, you know, school, and I don't want to, I'm just using it as a reference. You go through all the different grades. That's metamorphosis. That's transformation. You understand what I'm saying? So that's serpentine in origin. Now, basilica. Now, we just went over that. That, you know, basilisk is what? The king of serpents. So you see that basilica is the feminine aspect of that. It's the feminine aspect of that. So when you say and basilica, temple of the serpent queen, and so that got to be changed. Basilisk is the king, but basilica is the serpent queen. It got the feminine representation. Now you see Sophia. You see what I'm saying? And this is going to bring, you know, I'm going to bring it in, you know, bring it home with St. Peter's Basilica. Because even the Hagia Sophia is serpentine, because you see the Aphi, Sophia. So you see that, so you see right there, you see what? You see the eye. You understand what I'm saying? You also see on her, look like the Gorgon on her shield. You see what I'm saying? Look like the Gorgon is on her shield. So you see, and so when you get to the Hagia Sophia, you understand what I'm saying? You see that the Aphi is in there. That's serpentine. You understand what I'm saying? That's serpentine. I want y'all to wake up. I want y'all to wake up. That's serpentine in origin. So when you come here, this is the basilica, and this is the Hagia Sophia. So if you motherfuckers sitting up here talking about they worship some Jesus, and no, see, that's ISIS. That's ISIS. That's going. Let me go all the way back up here. Let me go all the way back up here so I can bring it home. You understand what I'm saying? We got to study these words. We got to study these words right here. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna bring it on down. So you see right there, and so you see Sophia, Afi, that's Serpentine, and when you come back, you talking about the Hagia Sophia. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about St. Peter's Basilica, and then you go in there, and they got the black Madonnas and this, that, and see, that's the anthropomorphic image. But in the hidden occultism and the mysteries, they know that when they name these structures, you understand that in that naming there's some occult understanding. Basilica, basilisk. This is the basilisk, the king of the serpents. And the basilisk would always have a crown, just like, in Egypt where you got the king cobra. It's the same thing. So in many instances, the dragon will always wear a crown because it's connected to royalty. In Egypt, you see the crown. You understand? You see the dragons wear the crown because it's connected with royalty. Again, you come here, defender of the third eye. You see what the serpent got on the crown. So this is where you get basilisk. You understand? King of the serpents, which is the root of basilica. Okay, which is the root of Afi, Hagia Sophia. These are temples to the serpent representation of the great goddess, which we call Isis. You better wake up. You better wake up. Now, let me I want to, bring this last, because sometimes you see right there, the Nagini, okay, which is, you put the I on it when it's feminine. You see what I'm saying? This is only symbolic of Isis. You understand what I'm saying? This is only symbolic of Isis. You can take this right here, copy that, bring it on down, put it here, paste it on in, and this is what you got. See, the Isis is the oldest. You understand what I'm saying? It's the oldest of all representations of the eternal goddess, cosmic goddess of the universe. You see what I'm saying? Cosmic goddess of the universe. Now, to back this up, I always go get the great goddess, Drusilla Dungy Houston. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to read this, and I was reading this the other day, and then I'm going to be out, and we'll get back on this, and I'll most definitely tighten it up so we'll have a strong understanding of who we are in zoo type and cosmological, stars and planets and so on and so forth. And as we do this, once we understand who we are, we got to manifest that. If we eternal and we the creators and we the royalty, you understand, we immortal, we got to live like that. You see what I'm saying? We out here dying. We ain't immortal right now. You understand? Motherfucker dying every goddamn day for bullshit. You understand? We got to live for eternity, which means we got to put down a blueprint that can last forever. We ain't got no blueprint that'll last forever right now. We on some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at this is Drusilla Dungy Houston, wonderful Ethiopians of the Kushite Empire. It speaks what it say. General history informs us that when the curtain of history was lifted, the civilization of Egypt was hoary with age. It was a culture that must have developed from thousands of years of growth. Why is the scholarship of the world so silent as to what lay before historic Egypt? No nation throughout the ages has, as Athena, sprung full-fledged into knowledge of all arts and sciences. The story of what lay behind Egypt fascinated the whole ancient world. The culture of Egypt did not originate upon the lower Nile. Who then was her teacher? It was the ancient Kushite empire of Ethiopians, Naga Nagas, king of kings, Serpentine in origin. It was the ancient Kushite empire of Ethiopia, which weighty authorities tell us ruled over 3 continents for thousands of years. So when I showed the old Mecca, and I showed the Naga Kushite, and then I showed the mother continent of Africa, and I show all the sacred similarities and more than just similarity, actualities, that these are the same civilizations with a few particulars, a few, differences, but a whole lot of particulars and differences that will cause anyone to know beyond any doubt that these are coming from one source. Now, let me go on down, okay? Now, when it get down here, it says, now, they were part of the advancing wave of the old race that swept, we're talking about the Ethiopians, that swept eastward and westward, people in primitive Arabia, Egypt, and Chaldea. The rich merchants of the ancient Indian commerce had been Dravidians. One of their greatest kingdoms was Pandya, so noted in the Sanskrit writings. The Nandas in Bihar, of whom the great Chandragupta sprang, and his greatest son, Askia, were non-Aryan. These were of the supposed to be degraded Sudan, Sudra, Sudan, Sudra, the Shaka, and the Naga nations, primitive nations who figure so largely in Sanskrit traditions, are words purely African. Okay? So when I said that Naga is nigga and that it come from Africa, niggas couldn't understand it. So I had to, and she wrote this book in the early 1900s. And so Shaka, and sometimes they don't even put the TA there. They just say Shaka, the tribe of Shaka. And then I say, God damn, even the cow of India is called Nandi. And the mother of Shaka was Nandi. You got Shanghai, you got Songhai. Come on now. You got Shanghai, you got Songhai. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not just no one word. When you step back and do the research, you will see that this is all one people. And so all these niggas out here that did not do no research, and I got J.A. Rogers. Who? J.A. Rogers. I got J.A. Rogers also that back that up. You understand what I'm saying? That Naga was an African word. So it's just that we hide, we'll put up certain teachings and we'll hide other teachings. See, the fact was too many people, let me come on up out of here. See, too many people had spit on nigga. See, that's what you call jumping in before you really do your research. And so they didn't put up tons of material where they was dissing nigga. And now that the truth that, you could pull ancestors out that said exactly what I was saying a long time ago, now you looking silly. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. Other people, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, you know what? I had to do this lecture from Naga to nigga. I the one created that lecture. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody pounding for that. Like, I just got to say that. I ain't gonna motherfucker not take and say what what major lectures I brought forth. Ain't nobody got as a step or even close. Motherfucker, you ain't even close. You understand what I'm saying? So again, this sister right here really inspired me, and I knew I was already moving in that direction. But when she said that these Kushites was on 3 continents, and it's quite evident if you're doing any real research and you studying like on the level of a real priest, when you study, you're gonna see that this is not no goddamn coincidence. Okay? It's not no coincidence. So again, family, today we dealing with the Serpentine, and some people say the Kundalini energy, and so that's more Hindu. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all right. It's that same manifestation inside of us, the spine being serpentine, you see, and then the brain representing the orb. You understand what I'm saying? The orb. You understand? And, you know, this system in with the pineal gland being the seat of the soul, manifesting the melanin. This is what that means. But that's only a reality for African people. We got the complete system. We got the complete system. Everybody else is all right, back, family. Some glitch in there. They say fuck this nigga. Get this nigga ass up off here, teaching all this information. I'm black. I'm black. I'm black. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? I'm black in the goddamn house. So, family, I want y'all to stay tuned. I'll be black tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? With some more power. We gonna add this together. I'm black. Okay. Yeah, they was fucking with me for a minute. It don't mean nothing because you know what I'm saying? You know, the information is for the ethers. It ain't going nowhere. So, family, I want to see y'all now. I want to see y'all this Sunday. Creatures from the caucus too. Stepped it up. I got a lot of new information dealing with these goddamn zoonotic diseases and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Specializing in the making of the white man. So I want to see y'all there, 2:00 p.m. You can get your ticket right now. It's down in the link. I'll see y'all tomorrow with another powerful video. Black Pop.